Have you ever found yourself mentally tallying up who did what in your relationship? Scorekeeping or tracking every little contribution and responsibility might seem harmless at first, but over time it can quietly erode the foundation of even the strongest partnerships. Today we'll explore why keeping score is so tempting, how it can damage our connections, and what we can do instead to foster healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Let's dive into the hidden dangers of scorekeeping and discover new ways to support each other. Modern culture often encourages us to focus on fairness and equality in our relationships. It's easy to fall into the habit of tracking who did the dishes, who planned the last date, or who picked up the groceries. This mindset is reinforced by the world around us, where fairness is celebrated and imbalance is criticized. But while striving for fairness sounds good, it can actually lead us down a path of resentment and dissatisfaction if we're not careful. When we keep score, every small task or favor becomes a transaction. Instead of feeling appreciated, we start to notice what our partner hasn't done. This creates a subtle but powerful sense of resentment. Over time, these feelings can build up, making it harder to connect and communicate openly. The relationship shifts from being a partnership to a competition where both sides feel they're losing. Many couples try to solve this by aiming for a perfect 50-50 split in responsibilities. On paper, this sounds ideal. Each person does exactly half and everything stays balanced. But in reality, life is rarely so neat. Trying to measure every contribution equally is not only exhausting but also nearly impossible. Our efforts and needs change from day to day, making strict equality unrealistic. One of the biggest problems with the 50-50 rule is that measuring contributions is subjective. What feels like a big effort to one person might seem small to another. There's no universal way to compare emotional support, household chores, or financial contributions. This subjectivity leads to misunderstandings and arguments, making the relationship feel more like a business deal than a loving partnership. Scorekeeping turns love into a transaction. Instead of giving freely, we start to expect something in return for every act of kindness. This mindset undermines genuine emotional connection and makes it difficult to feel truly appreciated. Love thrives on generosity and trust, not on keeping tabs or expecting payback. Life is full of unexpected events: illness, job changes, family emergencies. During these times, a rigid 50-50 split can feel not only unrealistic but even cruel. One partner may need to give more for a while, and that's okay. Flexibility and understanding are essential for navigating life's ups and downs together. So what's the alternative? The 100 principle suggests that both partners should aim to give their all 100% based on their capacity at any given time. Instead of splitting everything down the middle, each person contributes as much as they can, supporting each other through different seasons of life. This approach fosters generosity and mutual support. Imagine a relationship where both partners are focused on helping each other succeed, rather than keeping score. When one person is struggling, the other steps up without hesitation. Over time, this creates a strong foundation of trust and appreciation. Both people feel valued and the relationship becomes a true partnership. No 2 days are the same, and no two people have identical strengths or energy levels. The 100 principle encourages us to adapt to each other's needs, offering more when we can and accepting help when we need it. This flexibility allows relationships to thrive, even during challenging times. Practical strategy for healthy relationships is to divide tasks based on each person's strengths. Instead of splitting everything evenly, focus on what each partner does best. This not only makes life easier but also helps each person feel competent and appreciated for their unique contributions. Adopting a generosity mindset means giving without expecting anything in return. It's about contributing based on your capacity and trusting that your partner will do the same. This approach builds goodwill and makes both people feel cared for and respected. Instead of focusing on rigid equality, healthy relationships prioritize capacity. Some days, one partner may have more energy or resources to give while the other needs to rest or recover. By honoring each other's capacity, couples can avoid resentment and maintain a sense of balance over time. It's important to recognize red flags in relationships related to scorekeeping. If you notice constant tallying, frequent arguments about fairness, or feelings of being unappreciated, these may be signs that scorekeeping is undermining your connection. Awareness is the first step toward positive change. Sometimes, scorekeeping can be used as a tool for manipulation. One partner may use past contributions as leverage, creating guilt or pressure. This dynamic is unhealthy and can damage trust. Open, honest communication is essential to break this cycle and restore balance. To move away from scorekeeping, it's important to shift your mindset from competition to partnership. Focus on what you can give rather than what you're getting. Celebrate each other's efforts and remember that you're on the same team, working toward shared goals. Healthy relationships rely on open and honest communication. Instead of making accusations or keeping silent, express your needs and feelings clearly. Listen to your partner's perspective and work together to find solutions that work for both of you. Couples can take practical steps to avoid scorekeeping. Set aside regular times to check in with each other, discuss what's working, and adjust responsibilities as needed. Focus on gratitude and appreciation rather than keeping tabs on every task. Letting go of mental scorecards isn't always easy, especially if you've been in the habit for a long time. Start by noticing when you're keeping track and gently remind yourself to focus on the bigger picture. Remember, your relationship is about partnership, not competition. When both partners adopt a collaborative approach, relationships become more satisfying and resilient. Generosity, flexibility, and trust replace resentment and competition. Over time, this leads to deeper connection, greater happiness, and a stronger bond. In the end, healthy relationships aren't built on keeping score. They thrive on generosity, flexibility, and trust. By letting go of mental scorecards and embracing a more collaborative mindset, you and your partner can create a partnership that's both fulfilling and resilient. Remember, you're in this together, so support each other, celebrate your strengths, and enjoy the journey.